Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your creativity tips. This is Jacki Cox coming to you with Jacki Cox Coaching, and I hope you're doing well and you're already embracing what that looks like from a standpoint of perspective, the changing of mindset from have to get to. So hopefully that's already in place for you. And this is our second video in this series, and we're talking about boundaries and balance and how that can really help you drive yourself and your creativity moving forward. So with boundaries, we always want to make sure that you're protecting your time, the time that you have to feel creative, that time that you have allotted on your calendar that's just for you. I know a lot of times we get stuck in the minutia of our business, and sometimes we forget about those appointments that we had with ourselves. I'm not talking about doctor's appointments and things like that. I'm talking about actually doing the things that fuel you and help you continue to bring in those layers of creativity as you're working through your goals. If you don't have that time on your calendar, you then are very much in that overwhelmed space and feeling like you are never getting to the bottom of your to-do list. And there's a lot of mind grinding type of feelings. So we want to make sure that you have some of those boundaries in place in order for you to be able to have that creativity time that you certainly deserve and you've earned, and then really being able to utilize that as a way to drive yourself forward in your life and your business goals. So a couple things I want to make sure we're mentioning here is making sure you're staying true to your passion and true to who you are at the core. Those will help you protect your boundaries, protect your time, and really make sure that there is a focus around that space as well. So I would love for you to ask these 3 questions of yourself. Is it fueling me? Meaning, does it actually serve and help you feel like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I'm feeling connected to my passion. I'm feeling connected to what I'm doing. And it ultimately lifts you up and helps you thrive. Is it fueling me? So ask yourself that question. And then the next question is it serving my purpose or your values or your vision of what you're working towards in your business and in your life? Is it honestly working towards that? If it is not, then we need to reevaluate. So making sure you answer those questions. And then the third question is it driving my business forward? When you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else, and that's perfectly fine as long as it fits into these 3 questions. Is it fueling me? Is it serving my purpose? And is it driving my business and life forward? If those questions are yes, or those answers are yes, but then by all means, make sure it gets added to your calendar and you stay true to it. If any of those questions are a no, though, we do need to reevaluate whether it's actually a good use of your time and how you're protecting your time. You know, we do, like I said, those tasks that do come up oftentimes in our business, we want to make sure we're keeping to the high priority A1 tasks, as I mentioned in the first video, and then also being able to ask yourself, does it light you up? You know, and really, does it help you with those life and business goals that you're working towards? So I want to make sure that you're offering yourself space for balance when it comes to those tasks. I had a conversation with my husband last night, and he was also mentioning balance. Balance comes up a lot for people. Balance is one of those things where people think it's not a real thing. We're not working towards the equilibrium balance. We're working towards the ebb and flow a little bit better of a balance of things when it comes to the things you're doing for your business, the things that you're working towards for your life goals, the things that you're honestly, being able to shut things down and refuel yourself in the process. So again, that comes up. It's a conversation that comes up a lot. We're working towards, again, more even flow. We're never going to be in perfect balance. I'm not suggesting that. Also, you want to make sure that you have the opportunity to say no to the things that aren't serving you, that aren't fueling you, that aren't serving your purpose, and say yes to the things that will actually drive you and your life forward through your goals and your business. So that is how we're working towards creating balance. The more that you can feel balanced, in your life, and I work through this with 7 different areas of your life in the ULU principles, creating balance in these areas: fitness, finance, family, field, which is your career, faith, friends, and fun. And so really being able to talk about that and letting that sink into the space of, yes, if I'm way out of balance in my fitness space, we need to bring some focus back to that. If I'm way out of balance in my family time and being truly present, then we need to bring some focus to that. So really setting those boundaries in place so you can drive yourself forward in such a better way. You'll feel a lot more creative. You'll feel a lot more focused. You'll feel a lot more productive when you do get into this space of truly offering yourself some of those boundaries. And again, those questions that come along: is it fueling me? Is it serving my purpose? And is it ultimately driving my life and business forward? If those are a yes, then great. Let's move forward in that direction. If they are a no, though, we do need to reevaluate where you're spending your time and how you can protect that time a little better. It's okay to say no to people. You also need to say yes to yourself, and yes to what you're working towards, investing in yourself, helping yourself continue to grow and thrive. That also means that, there's only so much time in a day. So we want to make sure we're protecting that time. So hopefully this tip was helpful for you today. I look forward to bringing the next video to you after a few days. Have a great day.